to the Pac-Man special, guys. Got another One Piece battle here for you. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Get those videos on demand. Today we have Eustass Captain Kid, the green deck of Terror, and I am here playing the blue purple Kaido, aka peanut butter and jelly. You feel me? So we go ahead and shuffle. I believe I rode high and I chose to go first this round, so that's why you see me put the Don up. Now, if you guys don't know, blue purple Kaido is a little different from regular Kaido. It basically has Onigashima built inside of the leader's hero power. And you guys should know what Eustass Captain Kid does, but if you don't, it has the be able to swing twice per turn, by paying 3, pitching a card. So I went first, played nothing, and then we have the typical Captain Kid play with playing the Bonnie on 1, tapping it, and going ahead and searching for a supernova. I go ahead and slide a Don underneath my leader and swing at the Bonnie and go ahead and get an active Don. Since I have the Don under my leader, I get to ramp in active mode. Then I go ahead and play a 2-cost blocker. Now I do have this speed up, so I'm gonna try to keep up with you guys for you. But this was a pretty good battle between me and my one of my guys at my locals. He goes ahead and plays Cat Viper and rests my blocker, and then he tries to put Don under, but he forgot that he can't swing on the beginning turn of the card being played because we have Summon and Sickness in this game. So he goes ahead and plays 2 for a blocker and then just swings 5 at my leader. I go ahead and take it. I go down to 3. Now I do start off with 4 life, so I am trying to be cautious about what I take and when I take it. Him resting my blockers is going to be a big problem, especially if he sees that Okiku early on. So I go ahead and put a Don under just in case, KO something, and I swing. And then I'm currently sitting here at 5 Don. I tap 2 for another blocker, and then I just leave 3 up here. I think I just float my 3 Don and pass turn. So it goes on to his turn, and he's going into 6 Don now. So we're about even on Don since I got that early ramp, and he's trying to learn the new Kid deck. He just picked it up, and he's just trying to get it down to where he can go ahead and be efficient with it. He plays one of his 2Ks, which I think is wrong here, just to rest one of my blockers, and then he goes ahead and swings with Cat Viper. I combo out, and then I block the Captain Kid attack as well because I don't want to take any damage here. So him swinging, not keeping my board clear or trying to keep it somewhat clear is actually pretty relevant. But he's building a board, and I am trying to go ahead and see if I can get out of this and basically clear his board so that way I can continue to make plays and kind of control the game state. As the Kaido player, I want to control the board. He doesn't block here. I swing with my leader for 6, and I go ahead and ramp a Don. So I believe I'm sitting here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Don now. So I'm at 9 Don for the turn with 1 under my leader. And I have a couple of plays in my hand. So I'll go ahead and tap 7, and I will go ahead and KO one of his cards, and I'll put 2 Don back. So with the 2 Don going back, it basically I don't get to ramp multiple times, so I only get the 1 ramp. So I put the 2 Don back and go from there, and then I just pass the turn back to him. Keeping his board clear is key against green. Like if you keep their board clear, the only thing they'll be able to use is their hero power on their leader, which is a huge power because once they get to 10 Don, they can just slap 7 on it and swing. So he plays another one of his Izzos and rests my blocker again. He's really trying to get me in there and doesn't want me to block. So he goes ahead and taps 3 and KOs my blocker with a killer. And then he puts the remaining Don on the leader. I blast breath out of it. That's what the 1 floating Don was there for. So I don't want to take any damage as much as I can, and continue to try to keep this board clear. So that 7 drop king came in handy. I'm not sure if we played another one here or not, but we do go ahead and slide it down under just to make sure we get our hero power, and we swing 7 face with the king. I put him down to 3, and then now I have 6 with the leader. He takes that hit, so if he's taking the 6 and 7, so I'm pretty suffice on what I want to continue to do here. I play another king, keep this board clear yet again, and keeping that board clear is very, very key. Like I said earlier, it's very key. So goes back into the kid's turn here. He has a lot of work to do. I do have a 7 drop king on the board, and I've already put him down to 2. I've taken 1 damage, so I'm at 3 life, and I'm just trying to hold on here because I do not want to go down to 2 life or to 1 life with Kid, especially with that hero power of dual attack. So he slides 1 down under the leader, and he goes ahead and swings 6. And I'm looking at my hand, and I go ahead and take the hit. I probably should have out comboed that, but I don't think I had the combo power in my hand. And just like Purple Kaido, uh, Blue Purple Kaido has some of the same issues. So he swings again with the leader and puts another Dawn. I Blast Breath out of it. I didn't want to waste the Blast Breath on the first swing. Now he has established this Akiku, and this Akiku is not a good thing for me, especially if I play blockers, because all my blockers are just going to get rested. So I go ahead and put a Dawn, 2 Dawn under my leader, and I'm at the magic number now, swinging 7s. He goes ahead and uses a Scalpel, but he forgets to restand a Dawn, and I'm not sure why he didn't restand it, but I think it's mandatory. And but yeah, he just didn't restand the Dawn. So I swing 7 2 more times here. He takes that hit, and then I just like bump it. I'm going to 9. You took the 7. Let's see if you take the 9. He takes the 9. So now he's down to no life. I just have to deal 1 more damage to go ahead and lock this game up for the turn. So I'm not sure what's in my hand. I can't quite remember. But he's going into a turn here to where he can establish some type of board, because he's at 10 Dawn. So going forward, he goes ahead and plays a blocker, and then he slaps 1 Dawn underneath the Okiku, and he's like asking me questions if his autos trigger beforehand. I'm like, yeah. So he goes ahead and swings for 6 with the Okiku. I go ahead and Desert Spada. Desert Spada is a 2k counter for 1, and it allows me to look at the top 3 and rearrange them. I thought I had to just put them back on the top. This was the version 1, not volume 1, but version 1 of my peanut butter jelly build. So I go ahead and put those on the bottom because those cards definitely wasn't going to do me any justice. They probably were non-combo cards. But he goes ahead and puts 2 under his Kid, and he's going to go ahead and swing 7 at my king. I don't have anything in hand. I have to go ahead and eat it. He forgets to trash a card here. He taps 3, trashes a card, and then he goes ahead and swings 7 at the other king. Now he clears all the pressure that he has. Now I can go ahead and just drop a bomb here if I go ahead and find this non-drop Kaido or another king to get rid of this blocker, because I have to try to kill him here, or the next turn, and see what kind of happens here. So I'm at 10 Dawn. We got a lot I can go ahead and do. So I go ahead and count my Dawn. I slide 1 under. I tap 9, and I find the Rush Kaido. So Rush Kaido gets me there. We minus the 5 KO the blocker, and I get 1 active Dawn back since I have my hero power active. So I have to deal 1 damage. I don't have much in my hand. I have 1 Dawn up, and I'm like, all right, well, let's see if we can get some cards out of your hand. Go ahead and swing for the 10. He scalpels out of it and drops some more combo power because he gets from 9 to 11. And I'm like, all right, I need some more cards out of his hand. I swing 6. He combos out here with 7. Now he did drop 2 cards, so that means he doesn't have any more 2Ks. Tap 1, play a blocker. Now I have 2 blockers up, and I believe I'm at 2 life here, so he can't kill me just yet unless he sees something else to rest my blockers. So he has to put a Dawn under a Kiku that's gonna rest one of them, and I have nothing up. I actually probably got too greedy here, and I only have 2 cards in hand, and he just has some decisions to make to see what he wants to do and to see if he can get there. So he slides it down under his leader, and I'm not sure if he's going to attack with the Kiku first or the leader, but if it were me, I'm attacking with Kiku first, man. Akiku's going to put in 1 of the cards in rest mode. I block the Akiku attack, and he rests the other blocker. So that's going to die, and then he goes ahead and swings 6 here. 6 is a wild number, and I just take the hit. I go down to 1. He taps 3, pitches 1, and he tried to do it again here, and I'm like, it's a once per turn. He was like, oh man. I was like, because if it wasn't once per turn, that deck would be insanely broken, So he taps 1, rests the Bonnie. He untaps it for some reason. I'm not sure why, but then he goes and basically finds what he's looking for. I think he only had a killer target to find, and I'm not sure why he tapped 3 to play the killer, but now he's tapped out with no life. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going into my turn, and I just slap everything under the big Kaido and swing for game. And there it is, blue purple Kaido at its finest. When you see your curve and you curve out with Kaido decks, it's always amazing. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I got more videos coming.